Damn, you guys actually wanted to listen to another story? Anyway, this one's about my first graduation party. So, a bunch of us, like the last story, were drinking. That's how a lot of these stories are going to go in case you haven't been able to put two and two together. Uh, we were all having fun, and it was getting to the point where it was basically like the end of the night or whatever. And two of my like really good friends looked at me. So everybody calls me Dub. So they rhyme dub with tub. And I was already blacked out at this point, so they thought it would be a good idea to put me in the tub. Turns out that would have been the highlight of my night. Anyways, a few minutes later, they bring one of my other buddies inside and they set him on the toilet. Well, this dude is far gone. And he's throwing up everywhere. He's trying to fight people. Just overall, not really able to handle his alcohol very well. Well, without a hesitation, he goes, I have to use the bathroom. So the way that this bathroom is set up is the wall is about maybe 3 feet in front of the toilet. And this dude's a solid 6'6". And it's just strips right there in front of everybody, sits down, and falls face first into the wall in front of him. Well, slides down the wall, and as soon as he hits the wall, just shits all over himself as soon as he hits the ground. Anyways, I end up falling asleep sometime between this point, and one of my other buddies walks in from the next morning. He had to go to work that next day. Well, he just looks at me sitting in the tub and is basically like, hey, Dub, looks like you had a good night. And me, of course, being hungover as hell with cotton mouth, is like, yeah, sure, whatever you say. Like, I'm still trying to get out of zombie mode up to this point. And proceeds to piss. Well, at this point of the story, or at this point of the night, this guy, the guy that fell down that night and hit the ground, somehow managed to get his face right underneath the bowl of the toilet. And ultimately, not a drop of piss makes it in that toilet. I mean, he soaks the dude laying on the floor. And he doesn't even wake up. So, with all this being said, I go back to sleep, and finally, a few hours later, we all wake up, everybody's moving around and stuff, and this dude wakes up, goes, hey, man, what happened last night? What is that smell? Why am I covered in shit? Well, I just looked at him, I was like, dude, don't look at me. I have no idea. But, you live, you learn, right? I appreciate you guys coming to the second story. I'm surprised you made it past the first. I'm still learning all this Elgato stuff and everything. So, bear with me. It'll slowly get better. I just have to take time to learn. But, yeah, I hope you guys got somewhat of enjoyment out of this story. And I'll see you on the next one.